guys, Malachite here. So I went to upload the video I made last night, the Crone video, realizing when I looked that I had deleted it. I thought that they would let us film me getting my septum pierced today, and turns out that they do not, avalanche of stuffed animals, that they do not allow filming. So I deleted it for no reason, but I didn't realize what I was deleting when I was going through deleting things on my phone, because things look the same background wise, and I thought I was deleting something else. So I'm going to try to see if I can make the same points I did last night, maybe shorten it myself. Basically, I was kind of talking about the difficulties I was having and am having with aging. I just turned 42, and you know, when I turned 40, I didn't have any problems with that. When I turned 41, I didn't have any problems with that. The same with 30. Didn't have any problems turning 30. Didn't have any problems turning 31. But I think it was around 32, just like now, I'm turning 42, where I started having problems with it. Just having a really hard time with it, feeling old. Just kind of, you know, not hip, not, you know, in and whatever anymore. Although I think I'm pretty cool for my age. Just having a really hard time with it, not wanting to age. It's something like when I was 12, I remember saying to my dad, "Dad, I don't want to grow up. I don't want to get old. I don't want to grow up. I always want to be a kid." Whether that was fear or just genuinely, I just don't want to grow up. And it's not that I don't want to have responsibilities or anything like that. Ruby, the cat's being cute. It's just, I, you know, just don't want to get old. And I started looking at our society. You know, what is it, why is it so bad to get old? Why do we hate having gray hair? What is it that's so bad about wrinkles? If I was living in another country, would I care as much about wrinkles? Would I care as much about this? You know, because I'm like, if I won Publishers Clearinghouse, I would have all this lifted. I just would, being honest. And I say I would, but maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. But it's a cultural thing here in the United States, and maybe in Western culture in general, to stay young as long as possible. If you're not young, you're not beautiful, you're not wanted anymore, you're not needed anymore. The minute you are not young and beautiful, you are no longer a needed part of society. You're stuck in a nursing home, you're stuck in an apartment by yourself, no one visits you, no one talks to you. You know, my grandmother's 94, and I wish I didn't live so far away from her, but there are circumstances beyond my control where I have to. And believe me, if I could drive, I would be up there more. But she's 94 and lives in an apartment by herself, and she sees my dad probably 2 or 3 times a week, my stepmom maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and then every Friday they go out. But my grandma's getting more and more feeble, so they can't really do anything. They go to the grocery store. She's just kind of forgotten, you know, from living in a household of raising me and my sister, and, you know, everything, to me not not calling nearly often enough, and just not having a full household. That's the society we live in. But I thought, are there other societies where, you know, elders are revered? I'm Cherokee, so I know in Cherokee culture, as a general rule, elders are revered and looked to for for knowledge and things like that. And you know, she was an elder by the time she was raising us, so I can remember sitting at her feet listening to her tell stories. I have, you know, a written history from her of her life, and things like that are, you know, matriarchal knowledge that we should have in our family. Greece, again, Native American, Korea, China, India, African American community, ancient Rome were just a few places listed in a Huffington Post article. I also found Kellic, who is a Scottish Gaelic deity. Kellic literally means hag. She is or divine hag, sorry. She's a creator deity and a weather deity, and possibly an ancestor deity. Let's see, she's in Ireland, Scotland, and the Isle of Man. And she's revered. She's an old woman, and she's revered. And one of the things that I really like, and I'm just looking at the Wikipedia page. Last night this was much more put together because I wasn't so freaking tired. She's also known as Kellic Vera, and Vera can be Queen of Winter. She's credited with making numerous mountains and large hills. I like this, which are said to have been formed when she was striding across the land and accidentally dropped rocks from her creel or wicker basket. In other cases, she is said to have built the mountains intentionally to serve as her stepping stones. She carries a hammer for shaping the hills and valleys and is said to be the mother of all goddesses and gods. She displays several traits befitting the personification of winter. She herds deer, she fights spring, and her staff freezes the ground. She has a partnership with goddess Brigitte. She takes care of winter, and Brigitte takes care of summer. She forms mountains. She controls the weather. To me, a mountain is wisdom. It's huge. They take forever to form. They are formed from the earth. Everything about a mountain is knowledge. Stones come from mountains. They're buried in rock. Fossils are buried in mountains. Tiny crevices and cracks. Mountains are art. They're beautiful, amazing things that take thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years to create. Just like knowledge takes so much time to create. So, Kellic, to me, I saw symbolism in the mountains as her knowledge. I don't know if that's true. That's what I saw. I read a Wikipedia article. I was just looking at the symbolism of her being a divine hag, being a divine crone, and being able to do all these things because of knowledge, because of her age and because of her knowledge. And I got to thinking about it, and I was like, well, I'm a newbie witch. I mean, I can't tell someone how to do a spell. I can't tell someone how to make a tincture, but I can certainly tell someone how to put a bike chain back on. Or, you know, what to do if, you know, their car throws a belt, or, you know, roughly how to play trombone, because I used to do that. There are all kind of things that I've done throughout my life that I can, you know, how to give a pill to a cat. I know all kinds of stuff about cat care or dog care. I've worked with animals off and on since I was probably 18. You know, there are things I have knowledge in, that I've gained knowledge in over these 42 years that I've been alive. So I realized, you know, even though I'm not like a witchy crone, I'm still entering a crone phase, and I still have experiences and knowledge in areas where I'm able to help people and teach people, and it's something I should treasure instead of worrying about whether I'm getting crow's feet. Just be happy with being myself, you know, look the way I want to look, wear what I want to wear, be who I want to be, and be happy with that, and enjoy this part of my life, because this part's probably going to be a lot more enjoyable, because I sure the hell know a lot more now than I did when I was younger. So maybe I can avoid a few mistakes, but I'll probably make a lot more, and that's okay too. So I don't know, that's kind of where I went last night with it a little bit. So it's just kind of a little bit of a ramble on getting older, aging, having crises with it, and realizing, you know, that it's okay to get older. You know, my grandmother's older, and I adore her, and her kindness. She's a beautiful person. She has always been a beautiful person, and she always will be a beautiful person. She has so much kindness in her heart, and so much knowledge to give. So if I'm 94 and I am a quarter of the person that she is, then wow. So that's it for this video. Pikachu's photobombing us. So anyway, many blessings, guys, and take care. I will see you soon. Probably no pajamas and readings tomorrow. I'm going to be really tired. So anyway, many blessings. Take care, guys. Mwah. Bye.